All right, there you go. All right, yo, what up, YouTube? So this is part 2 of the dinner video and my life update, right? So this is also a mukbang too. I might have to call this, this video titled, Whataburger mukbang because I went to Whataburger today. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna get into why I went. I'm gonna get real with y'all, cause like I've been telling y'all. On my channel, it's going to talk about everything about me. Because I want people, to relate to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? That, bruh, whenever I do make it big, bruh, there is people out there, like myself, that are very genuine. But that's going to keep it real at the same time. Really real. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I'm going to title the video, what's it called? Full review / mukbang for Whataburger, and infused with the life update. But first, I am hungry though, so I am gonna go ahead and share what I got. So up in there, right? I got like a short story, Miss Katina that works for. I'm gonna just say that I'm not gonna say like the location, Well, no, I'm gonna say it. It's in Tallahassee, Florida. On Appalachian Parkway. She looked out for me. You know what I'm saying? She helped me in a great way, more than what she don't know. And that's gonna be. I'm gonna go more in depth with it with like the life update. Whenever I get to that point in the video. But for now, I say her name because she been such a delightful help. Because at first, I had let her know, whenever I first came in, because she was already standing at the door, cleaning some stuff by the door. You know what I'm saying? And she's like a nice black woman. You know what I'm saying? But she's trying to see was everything good? Because I came up to her, let her know, hey man, hold on, I'm trying to turn on some light that way I can get some good lighting. There's no good lighting in this doggone car. I'm in a 2018 Kia Forte. I mean, I got a light right here, like right here though, down there at the back of the doggone car. But anyway, because I don't have a front light like how modern, up to date year cars are. But anyway, I'm trying to stay on task. So, yeah, I came in because, I had like 2,000 and 200 points, you know what I'm saying, for Whataburger. Because I'm gonna let y'all know too, I try not to do fast food like that, even I know it's GMO food and boom boom boom, and I don't want to go deep in the rabbit hole, but you know what I mean, I don't mind settling for some burgers because I always love Whataburger. I've been going to Whataburger ever since I was 19, 20, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because, always seen it and know about it. I just never really gave it a shot. I'm into 19 or 20. Ever since then, y'all know how people be going to, Chick-fil-A dinner, every day or every couple of days or boom, 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 however long. That's how I treat Whataburger. But recently, in the past couple, I think a year now, maybe 2, I don't go to Whataburger like that. I don't really do fast food like that anyway. But when I do Whataburger. That's the most. Well, no, I do 3 things. Whataburger, might be Zaxby, but that's super ultra rare. But I do Whataburger more times than none. I do Chick-fil-A every blue moon. But I mainly do Whataburger if I'm going to a fast food joint. Because I feel like they got the best burgers and all that type of stuff. So yeah, what I got today. Well, okay, long story short, let me go and finish, right? Miss Katina, right? She was cool, coming in, you know what I'm saying? She said, hey, whatever, made, like a little joke about, hey man, kind of bring in, like a little puddle. Because long story short, it's raining out here a little bit. But she was trying to make it, like a little friendly joke or whatever. Oh, and I was like, nah, man, nah, I'm definitely not, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I said something to that extent. And she said whatever she said to a certain extent, and we were just laughing about it because it was funny on how she pieced it all together. I just can't really remember because, I'm also trying to focus on everything I want to say in the video, so I ain't gonna really remember to the T. Oh my God, he's so close to my motherfucking car, bro. Like this old ass dude with his wife try to figure back in close to my car because he tried like my first out to go out of the parking lot. Dude almost freaking crashed to my dog and car a little bit. But anyway, yeah. So I grabbed her attention because I needed help. And mind you, I never met her in like a day in my life. So like, this is like my first time meeting her. Now like this location that like I'm at, you know, like whenever like I used to be like going to like my barber like very frequently, which is, you know, like my current barbershop that I go now. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like coming over here to like the nearest like Whataburger, and like I get a cut like, in long story short, I get a cut like every, and this is just like for me to put out there. I get a fresh cut like every like couple times a month, probably like twice a month. You know what I'm saying? Cause like my hair grows slow. So yeah, that's one of the main reasons why. But long story short, yeah, you know, so I did like this thing that I did for the first time, which was you know, on like the Whataburger app. I had used like most of my points that I had. Long story short, the reason why I used them, cause I had like 2,200 and something points, and with that, you know, like I could like got, you know, like a spicy burger and like a breakfast burger, but you know, for like the points that I had, you know, like I used 900 points for each though, for both like the breakfast burgers. I'm about to show y'all in a second. No, I'm gonna bring it out. I ain't gonna bring out the second one, but I'm gonna show y'all the first one. So this is the first one. It's fairly small though. I'm gonna show y'all the packaging. And they package are pretty doggone good, you know what I'm saying? I low-key effed it up, but it's the packaging. You know, it's not, now in real life, it's a small burger, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is my hand, I got an extra large hand, you know what I'm saying? And this it's how small the burger is, you know what I'm saying? Compared to my hand comparison, you know? And this is like, compared to my face. I don't know why I did that. Oh, I'm special. For real. But yeah, so yeah, long story short, you know, like, sure, you all over the place. Just calm down, bro. My ADHD kicking in, y'all. My bad. My ADHD kicking in. My Joker tossing will follow up behind it like a chaser whenever you trying to, you know, shut down some Henny or whatever. But you know, my ADHD really coming like a form of a lot of laughter. But yeah, so this is, and like, I'm gonna get to like the Miss Katina story in a minute. But this is what I got, right? So it got like some Chipotle mayo on it with, you know, like fried egg right there. And they fry that junk to perfection too, like, as you can see, you know what I'm saying? And they got yellow American cheese. They got hash browns right up under, you know what I'm saying, like the actual eggs, right? And they got like 3 hash brown sticks that they got. As you can see, you know what I'm saying? Everything on there. And it's like a burger patty on there. I feel like they got the best burger patties, bro. And you know what I'm saying? Like they toasted like the inside, like the 2 buns, as you can see, and they got like the mini. I ain't gonna say mini. You know, probably like 1 broken up bacon strip, but they cook that junk to perfection, just how I like it. You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't like, you know, like my restaurant style bacon to be like mushy or whatever. Like, I understand, you know, like they got like lightly cook it. I understand that, but I really like my junk crunchy. Not overly like burnt though, like how some old heads out there like that. I don't like that type. You know what I mean? And like they buns is like, pause. That's crazy. But you know, like they buns is like, it's like real deal soft, and it has like a sweet taste to it too. So I really like that. I'm gonna go ahead and get. Oh, by the way, I do normally have you know, syrup coming with this, but I ain't feel like paying like no extra coins to get it. But let's go ahead and get to it. I'm gonna give y'all my reaction. Oh man, that's so savory. So that's a lot going on. We really don't need no syrup for real. I really like it. I really like this. Now normally, I normally go to like Whataburger like super late at night, you know what I'm saying? Around like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock is, You know, like after like I go get them a haircut or whatever case it may be. I mainly go at nighttime though. I super rarely go in like the mornings only because like they work like swing shift. Well, they got swing shift type hours, like store hours at like every Whataburger location. So like their breakfast time be like like 12 in the morning. Like I'm talking about 12, like dark in the morning, like early in the morning. Like midnight, you know what I'm saying? And it ends at 11 at night. No, I lied. It's 11 at night till 11 in the morning, like a swing shift job, you know what I'm saying? And I normally don't be up around like that time. They will get like Whataburger, and plus I don't really be craving for Whataburger like that nowadays. But today I feel like, man, I really want it. So, yeah. That's so good, bro. Like, and like that Chipotle mayo, like that savoriness of like that Chipotle mayo just hits it so right, bro. That burger, like this burger is doing it for me. I like everything about it. But anyway, so this right here is the packaging. Like that fried apple pie they look. How it looks and all that. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of skinny though. Now, normally for apple pies, now mind you, like I told y'all at the beginning of the video, I don't really go to fast food joints like that because I usually just be like on my vegan diet as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? So what I like to do is I like to eat like a lot of salad intake and stuff like that. But anyway, this is what it looks like. And it looks like an old school type of like deep fried apple pie. Now, when it comes to apple pies though, like fast food wise, the main one that I be getting, and this is like every other blue moon ultra rare time, because I don't really do McDonald's like that. Because of like stuff I know about McDonald's. I ain't gonna go into it. But cause I don't want like my channel to get demonetized and then terminate and all that bull crap. I don't want all that. But anyway, cause like sooner or later I'm gonna make like a Trail Bold channel, and that's gonna be about me being very bold. Cause mind you, on top of that, my last name is Bolden, so like I have an actual bold personality on top of that. It actually brings out my name, which I learned to embrace. Everything about me, bro. I came from a long way of like self-identity, because I'm going through a whole self-identity crisis. I got hiccups right now. But all throughout my upbringing, bro, like I've been through like a lot of self-identity problems in my life and all that. But anyway, I don't want to go into like a tangent, because my ADD, pause. My ADD and my ADHD will let me go into different tangents on top of tangents, so I'm trying to stay focused. But yeah, like I'm finna see how this be. Okay. So I'm gonna taste a lot of breading, but kind of like tastes like like the Popeyes type fried apple pie. Like I don't know they got it, but I mean it's kind of like tastes like like a fried apple pie. Really, I'm not like a fan of this one. It's I'm probably again. Okay, so it's very crunchy, but like the center is very soft and moist. Pause. And it got like the apple slices up in there, as you can see. You know what I'm saying? And it's sauced up in there, but it's more so like a little airy in the inside too, because like the shape of it. But if I would rate this, it's a 7. I like it, but in my personal opinion, I feel like nothing beats like a McDonald's apple pie every time down. Like y'all know out there. Y'all already know. See him going deaf with it. But yeah, I like it though. I ain't super hot and not steam my mouth, but just the right temperature. But yeah, I'm gonna go back on the story about Miss Katina. So at first, right, like I had like calmly, politely put out to the side about, hey man, I wanna let you know, like just like my first time, and then like using like my points on the app, and I want like see, and my name already went through the system, and I told her my name, and then she was like, okay, well, she just said that, she said something to the extent of, and I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro, I'm very poor at like relaying stories back on what be happening to the T, because like other shit be clouding my mind, and that's unfortunate because of ADD. Unfortunately, bro, like your mind, like it goes into like different areas of memories and like of like what happened yesterday or years ago and all the other stuff. And then on top of that, like I've been low-key stressing and it is part of my life right now, so I'm trying to keep focused on what's going on in the moment. Trying to focus, getting into living in the moment, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I ain't trying to go on that whole tangent either. Yeah, so she had to tell me, and I ain't gonna lie, she was like low-key getting like attitude, and I can understand that. Cause like the whole entire time, I'm not trying to show that I'm trying to get an attitude either, but she getting like an attitude at me because she's like, no, like her whole like body language is like, bruh, I explained to you 3 times on what it is. But it took like, it took for me to go and like show her that like I'll use my points for it, but I just, or on my phone, like it didn't show me where like I already like did it all, as far as I picked what I wanted. And I told her I already did, but I like show her about it. And I didn't know, my dumb I didn't know that besides, like you already picking what you already wanted, you gotta go in and customize the food that you picked. And then you gotta, click like add the cart and then check out after that. I didn't know all that. And she didn't tell me that either. So like, I can't really feel no type of way about myself on my end, because she didn't tell me that either. Plus, I ain't never did it, But anyway. And and you wanna know something though? Like I just started becoming like a Whataburger rewards member, like I think almost a month ago. Like before that, I used to just be buying this shit and not getting no points because I didn't really care for that stuff. Cause I go there frequently enough to, get anywhere. But I'm like, you know what? Let me try like work on getting like some free stuff, you know what I'm saying? So like, hey, I'll go here dinner like anytime when I want some fast food. So go ahead and be a member, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I did. And you know what I'm saying? After that, I apologized. So I was like, oh, you know what I mean? Cause like I was actively like trying to figure out how to do it while I'm talking to her. And she was like low-key, like getting like an attitude and getting fed up because she had to tell me 3 times, on the how to. Well, no, like she like surface level asking me questions like if I did it right and stuff like that. But she not showing me like how to do it, you know what I'm saying? So I had to bring out the phone and show her. But anyway, I already talked about that point, so I ain't gonna retell what I just said because my mind didn't work like a like a hamster wheel too, where I'll dare to keep talking about the same junk in one whole conversation. So yeah, that happened. And I pulled myself to the side to go and do it. I was like, man, my fault. My bad for doing all that with you. I ain't mean to, you know what I'm saying? I'm just now seeing what I did wrong, my fault. Let me go to the side and go and do it. She didn't say nothing, but she kinda like looked at me with like a little attitude, like, bro, you just wasting my time. Type look. But in that, I'm doing what I'm doing on the side. I'm trying to calm down, cause mine's like, I was low-key fed up, bro, because I'm like, bro, I ain't never did this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to be nice about it, and like, I'm trying to put us aside about it in a nice way, but it's like, bro, you ain't showing me either, so I'm already getting mad. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, she turned out to be like a cool woman. You know what I'm saying? Like very cool. Like, no glazing. She was cool after that. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, as like, I'm trying to, like, recorrect what I did and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? She was like, like as like I'm doing, like my order, like all the way through, and doing what I already told y'all, like steps on what I already did. She was like, she came up to me and midway of me doing it, she was like, hey, would you like to like participate in like our segment? Because, you know, I really want to hook you up with like apple pie, you know, that come with this. And she was like, oh yeah. And then I was like, oh yeah, I got you, you know what I'm saying? And I did it, you know what I'm saying? I was, hey, I appreciate it, you know what I'm saying? She's like, oh yeah, no problem. You know, and then, you know, like, we were just like talking after that, you know, about like regular stuff. You know what I'm saying? About how your day was and whatnot, and how my day was. Then she was talking about how, by the way, the reason why my windows are fogged right now, cause it's like 55 degrees outside and it's raining outside. And it's super humid. So, and I don't know if humidity can even be, I mean, there is a such thing as dry cold, cause Florida do suffer from dry cold, but anyway, okay, I'm getting off track, bro. Oh man, what I'm trying to say is that, you know, like, we just got cool with each other. You know, we was talking about how our day was and all that. You know what I'm saying, and stuff like that in that realm. And we left. Well, I left with a high note. You know what I'm saying? Everything was cool. But long story short, that's the whole mukbang right there. I'm gonna continue eating as I'm talking. But forgot. So I'm eating one of my mouthful. It's not classy. I mean, to do. I did get a small strawberry malt milkshake. You know, and I normally get it. I normally get this like anytime. Well, no, not anytime, but sometimes out of every blue moon that I do go to Whataburger. I normally begin, you know, like the specialty milkshakes, like my favorite, all-time favorite milkshake, specialty milkshake that they got is the one that's called the banana pudding one. Oh my god, but that tastes like, but that tastes like somebody, but that tastes like somebody grandma from the hood just put a whole Bigfoot in it, and she an old school grandma, put a whole Bigfoot in it. Some generation type banana pudding, you know what I'm saying? Like, that joint is so good, bro. And, you know, it has like a base of like